Yes, I am aware I'm probably stepping on some toes. Not in the real sense, but I know there's other great lives out there. So if anybody decides they want to come in here and hang with me for a minute, that's cool. It's nothing, gonna be nothing spectacular tonight, that is for certain. I'm just sitting here, thought I was gonna play for a little bit, so here I am playing for a little bit. In the meantime, we're all just kind of hanging here, sitting here doing the thing. Let me get it back over here so I can. There. All right. It's fairly dark enough. I'm really here. You can see that. I'm just running in low light. Depending upon the shittiness of this camera, although it's been extremely dependable, just the autofocus thing turns itself back on. Doesn't matter how many times I turn it off or what I set it up with or through or how, or it just doesn't fucking care. It wants to be autofocused, so it's autofocus. And it does weird shit. And I just feel like doing that. Hey, Bud Files, that was fun watching you guys last night. That's the first time I've seen you. Whoops, sorry. That's the first time I've seen you do the dancing thing. That was a lot of fun. Made me want to get out my Beat Saber. I haven't played. Oh, I gotta turn that down. Anyway, hang on a second. Let me do this. Let me do this weird thing here. I'm going to magically wave shit around and see if I can just make the pink lights a little bit brighter. That makes me look like I'm like soaked in blood or something. That's pretty fucking cool. Alright, so now you can see me a little bit better. That's not the point of seeing me. Fuck that shit. That guy's fat, old, and ugly. No, I was just sitting here and I was gonna play for a little bit. I was kind of burning out on other stuff to watch. Not if I just wanted to listen, the ham show is going on right now with Conspiracy. They're rocking some great tunes. Hell, they even played me. Hilariously, I donated $10 to them, just saying thanks for something great to listen to, because I felt kind of bad, and I was just kind of lurking, listening. I just sent them $10, and it was literally as they were bringing up my collab with you, and that was funny. Clay got to have some fun with that. If you want something good to listen to, that's a cool place to be tonight. I don't know if Hippie's got a Friday show going on. Some of his shows are changing time and what they are, and I gotta get back in tune. Kind of been in my own little world here, trying to get things set. Oh, I'm gonna presume that my audio level's okay, because I see the greeny thing bouncing up and down on the microphone symbol, so that generally means it's working. And anyway, what I was saying before I distracted myself, Indy, hello, big hearts, big hearts. Was it I looked at my Oculus. I haven't updated it in over a year. I've got to do the whole. I still got to do all. I got the email from way back when the Oculus 2 came out, and they changed the things, and you had to agree to give up your firstborn if you wanted to keep doing the game things, yada yada yada. And they changed to Meta and all the other bullshit. I still have to update all of that and get through there. And although they still both work, my Oculus is one of the originals way back when the Oculus first came out, and my rings are cracked. The worst one is the left. Now they still work, but they're not going to forever. And they're still expensive, even with the Quest 2 being out. Oh, thank you, Indy. Thank you very much. Completely appreciated. Yeah, so I'm gonna look into that, see what I have to do to update my Quest account to agree to all the stuff that I should have agreed to, like last year when they did it. And then of course, it'll need to be updated make sure everything works. I'll have to get all of my rechargeable batteries for the controllers back up. Clean out the headphones. I've got Bluetooth wireless headphones that I use. There's one for each ear, and I love them. Because I live in headphones because I'm so hard of hearing. If I were to turn up my stuff so I could hear it comfortably myself, my neighbors would want to murder me. So, anyway, I'm probably going to play around on Douglas a little bit and do that. I got the title today for Black Betty. So I officially have Black Betty in my name. What else can I update you guys on? Let's see. That's just kind of what this is. It's just me dinking and hanging and doing my stuff like I normally do when I'm here. Monday, I have an appointment with the banker. Ooh, yeah. I figure it's time for me to get a handle on my spending. When I worked for a living, had a real job and I wasn't a blight on society. I'm being sarcastic. Don't tell me, oh, you're wonderful, blah, blah. That's not what, I'm just being funny. Anyway, it's time for me to get my financial life under control. I've always been a money spender. And working, I've been fortunate enough to have pretty decent paying jobs. Generally in a in-charge management position, if not when hired shortly thereafter, as soon as my skill set is recognized and known. And I'm not bragging, it's just I do my job and I know how to do it right and well. So that they naturally want to put those people in leadership positions. It just happens. I never managed for Napa. I love the Wilsons, this family I worked for. Fantastic family, wonderful place to work. I could have been, I worked for them for 7 years or so. So I could have managed a couple of different stores. I had no interest in management. I didn't care about being PIC or assistant key or whatever they want to call the second in command when you're closing a store. The person that's there to make Karen happy until she can actually talk to the manager. There you go. That's me. And I had just about the same authority to take care of the customer that any manager in the company would have. I just didn't want that responsibility. I didn't want to be everybody's, sick day off. If I wanted to have a call-in dead day, I wanted to be able to call in dead. Hey, sorry, I'm dead today. I'll be in tomorrow. My regular scheduled bat time. Oh, man. Let's see here. So, anyway, I'm going to get my Oculus down and out here in a few days and start learning whatever the hell it is I need to know now to play so I can start doing the Beat Saber again. I love it. It's so addictive and fun to do. It doesn't matter what your skill level is. It doesn't matter if you got good rhythm or bad rhythm or whatever, because you get the visuals and the thing. I mean, you could turn the sound off and try and do the beats just visually with no sound. Just, hearing the song in your head, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? But not actually hearing the song that's playing. And it's a lot of fun to do that. Another fun thing to do that you can do in that's just off the wall. You just think it, oh, well, that'll make it easy. You can have either color, whatever color you set your sabers to as you swing them, they're the same color as the box you're supposed to hit. Well, you can run songs things you've done, but it doesn't matter what color you hit what with. But you find yourself without that color guide, it's weird. It makes it so much harder. It's crazy. I should probably turn that down. I don't know. Do you guys like the clown sound? I don't know. I could just leave it running in the background because I'm lazy. It's like, I can touch it. It's right. See? It's right. Did you see right there? Yeah, that's it. Right there. I wonder if I can do... Ouch. I hurt my... Nothing. Get out of there and close that. Touch ID. There we go. Oh, I was working on the puzzle. That's what I was doing. Volume down. Okay, now that'll be quiet. And then let me get the phone, because that'll start blowing up next. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Let's push on this button. These buttons are so overrated. I'm completely joking. Alright, now all the sounds are turned off on the phone, so that can't interrupt me. Good God, I don't know what else I gotta do. There's probably something else gonna make noise. Wow, that's loud. Holy Jeebus, hang on a second. That's a hot guitar. Man, oh man. Alright, let's come up here. And see, we're -4. Let's go about -14. 12, 13. Wow, I had 13 on the money. Maybe that's a sign. Hang on here. Okay, that's more gooder, I think. So I can see the chat. Alright. How's that guitar sound? Is that still too loud? It still feels hot in my earbuds. But these are much more sensitive than my AKs. My 240s are a 52 or something, 52 or 58 ohm speaker, something like that. And these are like 4. So these are much easier to amplify than the AKs are. That sounds okay to me. I'm gonna wait for you guys to tell me. I'm gonna wait for you guys to tell me how much it sucks. Let me see. Oh, just don't touch me there. Alright. Let's find XYZ backing track. Let's do this one. What is this one? Well, it's slow. That's good. So I'm feeling kind of slow. Ooh, it's in B minor. I know that because, well, I love B minor, but it says B minor on the screen right now. No secrets here. It's nice and quiet now. Works when you turn it down. 5 minutes probably long enough. I should have stopped at 3, but I felt pretty good, so I kept going. Oh, hopefully that wasn't too bad for everyone. Good God Almighty, this thing is... every set of headphones and routing for the wire and everything's... And come on, guys. Get the Bluetooth up to the no lag stage. It's getting close. You know, I mean, I know the government's got the no lag Bluetooth for their guitars. Don't tell me they don't, because I know they do. So, oh man. So how's everybody doing tonight? It's awful quiet out there. I keep wondering if I'm alone, but it doesn't matter because I'd be here anyway. So you know, it's just not a talkative night, which is fine. This is a very impromptu thing, so you know, if you're lurking, it's all good. Indu's out there, Budfile's out there, anybody else that's out there, thanks for hanging out. Oh, pardon me. So, hey Mixie, how you doing? That's why it sounds wrong. Thank you. Oh, that's the only song I play in that style. It's hard to do, and I've been re-practicing. I knew it years ago. It's one of the only things that I played back then that I actually played pretty well. So my fingers remembered it after all these years, probably close to 20 years. I'm messing around one day and I hit that note, and it came back to me. I'm still not clean with it, but I'm working on it. It's way gooder than it used to was. You know, if I could practice it a little bit more, it'd be all right. Hey, Gampro, welcome. Good to see you. Been loving the Alan Wake too. That's cool. And that I'm gonna wait because I'm gonna go see the financial counselor to the banker. That's who I'm going to see if I can get my finances under control and stop being a money spender. Because I don't make a lot of money anymore like I used to. So anyway, I've been enjoying watching that, but I'm going to definitely get Hellboy. That's just looks like fun. Just a brawler. Just go and play. It was nice watching you figure it out once you got the moves and the timing and the memorization started happening. It was really cool to see. Definitely dug that. Yeah, that was cool. For $25. Yeah, I'm gonna have that in my collection, so I can turn this game on once in a while and play it. That's why I moved it over here. I'm also going to move my Xbox over here. My Xbox S. Um, anyway, I got that literally so I could play Peggle. I bought an Xbox S. The guy wanted it was brand new in the box. As far as I know, not stolen. Didn't look stolen. I mean, what does a stolen Xbox look like? I don't know. But anyway, he said it was Christmas time, and he said we had a Christmas doohickey at work, and I had bought one for the family, and I won this at work, and I paid $2.95 for the one I got at home, and I want $2.95 for this one. They're exactly the same. It's my money back. I end up with the free system from, kind of from the company or whatever, however you want to look at it. All right. That was in the middle of the vid times too, when people were going nuts for COVID, and they were, you couldn't, if you had a Super Nintendo, you could sell it for 20 grand or some crazy deal. Dwight, hello Dwight. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Just to hang tonight, messing around with Douglas, gonna see if we can make some noise. Amazingly, Douglas's battery has not died yet. He's been very abused battery-wise because this has active pickups. It's got EMG 8185s or whatever the thing is that everybody says is the standard EMG set to get. Anyway, they didn't come on this guitar. Somebody put them in here. These originally would have been Alinco ceramics, I think. If I went back and looked up the specs, switch configuration and tone configuration, tone, volume, and switch all the same. But they changed this, and then this is something that they made. I got a hold of Rondo. They never made a tribute or an EVH copy on any of the Rondo guitars, on any of the models, including this Spad. They took the Douglas name off up here. It should be right there. It would have been partially covered by this stripe, but I am on the hunt for somebody that can make me a transfer, like old model transfer. I know they can make them on printers. I don't own a printer, and I don't want to buy a printer just to make this Douglas logo, but I want it to be in as close a script as I can. And everybody's, there's companies out there that do Fender and Gibson and Ibanez and all the stuff. I could get all new stickers for the Ibby if I wanted to screw up the patina and try and put new stickers on there, which of course I would completely screw up. Because I love stickers, but I mean, when I stick them on things, it's just random shit for me. I like to do, these stickers. A lot of these stickers that I have on here are things I pulled off of pot cans and THC containers for my edibles and stuff like that. They're not even stickers meant to be restuck, so I end up having to put clear vinyl tape over them to make them stay down. These two up here are two such problematic pieces. So, but I love stickers, and I have a lot of stickers. I'll bring those out and show them on a program one night. We'll go through them. I've shown the stack, but I'm always looking for more. If you want to send me a goofy present, well, hit me up, and just bear in mind that I don't have a P.O. box, so when I give you my address, it's my personal one, please. Please try and keep it at least here. I still owe Bubba that money, and I don't want him to take my kneecaps out, because that would hurt. It would be bad for my health. So it's best if Bubba just doesn't know where I'm at. That's not the real reason, but that's the funny one I'm coming up with. But anyway, hit me up if you want to send me a sticker from something. You got something unique. I love one-offs. Things that you can only find one. I absolutely love one that I got. I didn't make the sticker or the logo or slogan, but it says, adventure is what happens when things go wrong. And I just love that thought. It's true, because if the trip goes exactly as planned, and you don't make a left turn at Albuquerque, or you do, and get a flat tire 3 blocks later that you wouldn't have got if you'd have turned right. That's what makes it that trip, the memories. So yeah, I love that, and it's a one-off. There were many of them made, but it's not going to be made again. The artist that made them is an adventure motorcycle vlogger, and an ambassador. Boy, she's really something. She actually lives in the Portland area, but I've followed her for years. Cool lady. Her channel is As the Magpie Flies. If you're interested in adventure riding, off-road, semi-off-road, mild motocross, I don't know how to describe it, but all the backcountry trails and gravel roads and little washes sometimes. Really cool stuff if you like to watch it. She's great at what she does. She presents some great videos. And she's part of the reason that I got back into riding, and got my my Goldwing if I ever get it fixed. But that's my professional amateur heritage there. Oh my goodness! Let me find something else. Let me just warm up with a few minutes of my Ardent Love backing track. It's my favorite. I love how it sounds. I don't know if I'll be able to play well to it tonight, but we'll see. See if I can make this work. Pause for a minute. Let's go over to the here times and look at the here times and see. Yeah, 5 cents sharp maybe. Something sounded sour to me when I was playing through that. A was a little sharp. D is way sharp. There's probably what I heard. Come on. Oh, for pity's sake, thank you. Yeah, G was sharp too. That's what happens when it gets colder, folks. The cool thing about these guitars is through the summer they were so solid. It seemed like I'd set them down for weeks sometimes. And pick them up and they're like a half out. It still sounds flat. I still don't like how that sounds. So let's bring down the treble. Bring up some bass, some mid. Treble out of there. Okay, I don't have a chorus on. Alright, the overdrives are off. That's fine. And now that's better. Okay, that's more in tune than it was. It sounds, well, at least it sounds better to me. Oh man, that's all good. That's all good. You just do the chirp, man. That's awesome. And Karen's been avoiding me, and I don't know what the deal is, but I got business I need to discuss with her. If you see Karen, you let her know. She needs to get a hold of TheFalcro. Um, yeah, I need it's this like real life stuff. She could be in danger. But for some reason she won't talk to me. So I appreciate all that extra work, GamPro. Very much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Hey, Doc. Woof, my friend. Woof. Welcome. Thanks for coming by. That's awesome. That's awesome. Get rich, find gold and crypto now. There is your clickbait. Thank you very much. Yeah, you know that's a good one. I should probably write that down. Not gonna do it because that's funny. And thanks. Notice my chair's starting to squeak more. I'm gonna have to get out the sauce. It's just the way it is. 3-in-1 oil. I swear by it. You can put it on anything. Sandwiches. You got a squeaky sandwich? Put some 3-in-1 oil on it. Tastes great. Gets rid of the squeak. You can chew in peace. Wanda has 0 sustain. What have I done to my sustains? I don't have that turned on. Maybe my strings have become dead. Or maybe I jinxed myself and the 9-volt battery that I don't have a replacement for is going dead. Because that could do it. Just seems like it's struggling to sustain. Sounds alright now that it's in tune. I really did tune it before I started too. I opened the door and it's winter, so it's colder and yeah, still don't have a real amplifier out, Doc, but I got this thing. Were ya? Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been playing around with that little turnaround. I gotta count better. I know I missed a few, but I'm trying to get where I will move past my mistakes instead of, you know. Oh, that rhythm was different. Wait, let me start over. Oh, damn it, I missed that. I'm trying to just keep going. And Vanzini, good evening, neighbor. Howdy, good to see you here. Thank you for stopping by. I'm just hanging out here a little bit. I was kind of bored and was going to be playing for a while, so here I was. It's nice to see you put out a couple of new videos there. I noticed that last week. Dropped a like or 10. Actually, I only dropped one because they won't let me drop anymore. If I could click it 10 times, I would, but all it 10 times would be is one like. Just one. Because, well, like, unlike, like, unlike, like, unlike. You do the math. You're a smart guy. I don't feel like mathing today. Let's see if we can. Let's change the amplifier. I don't do that very often. I know it's not a real one, Doc. I know. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Go over here. Look at my VST options. It's a very slick thing. That's VST. They're very slick things for especially for stupid people like me. So let's go over here. I'm joking, folks. I'm joking. Wait a minute. I had to. I was amping my amp. No wonder things were hot. Here, let's maybe this will be adequate for what I want now that it's only one amplifier instead of two amplifiers. Yeah, two. I am as dumb as I look, folks. Yeah, see, now it's not nearly as hot as it used to was. Let me bring that up just a touch, because now that seems like it might be a little bit low. So we'll bring that up to what? There. Let's see here. That's over here. Now I see that's not a problem there. That is a problem here. It's not really a problem. It's just adjustments. That's getting better. Now it's like hey. Now it's like I turned the knob and everything. All right, now since I squashed that before, let's bring this up a couple of notches. Notches are relative because I mean it's a virtual knob. I can't even. It's a click and a slide. That's, I don't know, weird. Hey. That works. That's a. There's just. See, now I get. That's like I'm. Yeah, that's what I was going after. So, let me get back to the. Hold on. What? No, that's the wrong screen. There's so many screens. I got too many, but I need them all apparently. So there we go. Hey, look, there it is. So let's do that. That's maybe a little too much gain. Let's bring that back a little bit. Just a little bit of dirt. sounds so much better than 2 in some places. So, and that's 3-ish on the gain, Doc. Just so you know. Seems like it might be just a touch hot now. Let me abuse it for a second. Headphone users be warned. Yeah, I know, my timing sucked on that. Yeah, I never squashed it on my end. I want to make sure I wasn't clipping it, and I still had headroom. I actually got more headroom on the guitar than I do on my vocal right now. Yeah, it is pretty twangy, the deal, for real. But this is a different amplifier than I normally use. This is, it's still the same pack, the Rebay, but this is well, I call it the middle amplifier. Let me see if I can bring this over here and then share my love. No, that's not what I'm going to share. I'm going to share the Vizio. There, this one. Normally I'm using this one in Rebay. This is the clean amp, and it's pretty damn clean. But for when I'm playing around with different sounds and like this, tonight all's about experimentation. I like this amp. This one here, a little too much for me. If I played more metal type or shredding type, or as Crangus always wants, the death metal, this would be a killer amplifier for me. There's nothing wrong with it. I just have to adjust it way down, and I don't use it. This I do want to tell you, Vanzini. I do want to tell you. So yeah, this is the one we're using, and there's the gain right there. I don't know how well you can see that, Doc, but if you zoom in right there, that's on about 3. So you were pretty dead on with that. I didn't mess with any of the treble or and nothing else. Supposed to be the EL34 profile. I could change it to EL6, or no, EL4. Yeah, EL4s. So, but I didn't mess with that. And then I got the pointy. It's on a pointy sound over here. Whatever it's. This is the slashy sound. So I figure this is when you're doing Guns N' Roses, you know. This right here is the pointy one. So you get slasher for Guns N' Roses and pointy for, I don't know, Styx. Maybe when you're playing Styx music, you know, that's. I know I'm going back kind of long. Doc knows who I'm talking about. But yeah, so I figure the pointy tone is for bands like Styx, and then this is newer rock, like, you know, Guns N' Roses. So, oh, these are tone stripes. Yeah. Well, I'm sure that's why Eddie did them on his guitar, was for the tone. That might have had more to do with the pickups and the electronics that he chose in the Frankenstrat. But yeah, I do want to tell you. But my latest passion is an orange wood acoustic. I want to get a Sage torrefied spruce grand auditorium cutaway. Yeah, it's got a lot of words in it. Exactly. Oh man, I saw a sad one here about hell. It's probably 10 years ago now. Is Axl Rose a has been? He had a hell of a voice before he started drinking and drugging and all the stuff he's done and being an asshole. I'm good at being an asshole, so I know something about it. Anyway, uh, I watched a concert. He was on tour. Guns N' Roses was on tour, and he was singing. And he showed up, and well, Pink was there, and yeah, they were doing "Sweet Child of Mine," and he couldn't sing his own song. She blew him out of the water without even trying. She actually tried to pull back on her voice. You could see her doing it in the concert footage. It was insane. She was trying to make herself sound not as good so that he could. Oh, it was sad. Yeah, he's done. He might have been once, but he's definitely has been now. Um, and that's sad. I mean, I was never a huge Axl Rose fan. I like some of Guns N' Roses. Mostly, what I liked about Guns N' Roses was they were in your face, and so many other bands had become complacent. It kind of woke up some other people, so that was good. Um, yeah, yeah. Axel has issues, and like I said, I'm not knocking him. I haven't got no I got no records under my belt. I didn't tour. I don't none of that. So that's never a holier than thou with me. But uh, man, if I had that talent or I'd put that much work into something, it's so sad to see it thrown away. And I say this as a recovering drug addict. It's so sad to see him throw it away, because he did. Um, yeah, sad stuff. Oh, cool. What a now see, Motorhead Metallica would have been enough on there for me. They could have left out the GNR because I would have liked them. That was they were still in an okayish space, but he was beginning. Hey, welcome Tim, welcome. But he was starting in his super destructiveness. Yeah, it was sad. And anything recent within the last 10, 15 years, man, he's fatter than I am, and that's sad. He can't sing anymore. He can't hit the notes. He cannot get up there anymore. His chords are done. Like I said, to see Pink, who he should have been able to stand toe to toe with if he was in form, as far as hitting the high notes and that, no, she was pulling back. It was sad, so sad. Anyway, welcome, Tim. Glad to see you here. We got Doc, Tim, Vanzini, Dwight Bailey is in here. It's just a hang. That's what I put the insert catchy clickbait title or whatever the hell I said. I was just making it up as I go. Um, Professional amateur show is gonna be at 10 a.m. Pacific time this coming Tuesday. I threw it up on the community page, but since I went live, I might as well say it here too. Somebody might catch it on the replay. The daylight fucking stupid time is coming. This Sunday at 2 a.m. We go back an hour, and I believe Australia then goes forward, or so, I don't know. It's some fucking funky shit happens, and I'm trying really hard not to run over Jade, and I'd rather go way too early, or not, Leela and then Jade, because I like to watch both of their shows, and so I'm just running it back to 10 a.m. this week because I want to make sure till I can see how it's all going to go. But it's not going to be anything normal. It's going to be me talking about the decisions have been made for Confessions. I'll be announcing the day and time for Confessions. I've already announced the first show will be on the 14th of this month. But I have not announced the time because I hadn't decided on one. And now I have, and we're moving forward. So, Oh yeah, it's been delusion up here too, where it's valley winter weather. I mean, this is what we get, especially in a fall, and it's been a stellar fall here. Really, the kiddos had a great Halloween for here. It was not windy. It was partly cloudy. I think it was in the upper 40s for upper 40s for low. It was a stellar Halloween. Usually they're wet and cold, and you need 6 layers and a raincoat, and you just got to keep the defrost running in the car because everybody's wet all the time, in and out. And it's if you want to see where you're going, you're gonna have defrosters on the whole time. And for those of you that are older and may not know, or are unfamiliar with it, if it's wintertime and you want your windows to defrost more quickly, when they all fog up and it's in for, put your heat on warm, that red blue thing, yeah, put that on there, but put your AC on max and recycle. Uh, for those that don't understand the science, that's a great desiccant. It dries the air as well as cools it. It's amazing. That's why the condenser puts the water on the outside of the car. Um, and well, that and condensation, but it's all part of the same process. Trust me on this. So yeah, fun stuff. That's a fun fact. If you want to defrost your windows more quickly and keep them defrosted better in the wintertime, put the heat up on the hot and the AC on the max, or at least on high, and recirculate. Because then you're not pulling in more moist air, you're taking pressure off the system, and it's safer because it'll dries like you don't have to turn on a rear defroster within hell. If you sit there and let your car warm up for 5 minutes and turn your AC on with a recycle on max, it'll probably clear all the windows in that 5 minutes of warm up time. It's crazy stuff. Um, but and if it's frozen outside, then that's very helpful because you're going to have the frozen condensation on the inside too. And as that defrosts, it will also help dry that out. So, anyway, fast safety tip. Coming into holiday season, I'm also going to say, as I preach, if you're going to play, if you're going to smoke, if you're going to inject the pot, do the lines, you're going to drink some alcohol, please enjoy. Don't drive. Call a cab. Fuck, call me. I'll figure out how to get you home if I'm on the other side of the goddamn world. I'll figure out who to call. I know people everywhere. I'll figure out how to get you home safe. And I say that because of my friend Chuck. Looks like he's going to keep his foot. That's good. Any pain and discomfort he goes through, I feel zero sympathy for that part. But the fact that he's, getting good news and he may not lose his foot, he's still not 100%, but the pins are out and he had blood flow to the area. So now it's all a matter of what happens as that continues to heal. The old scar tissue sloughs off, which is skin. It's pretty gross. If you're squeamish, you may want to mute me right now. Anyway, the skin can still liquefy, and if it does that, he loses his foot. All this that he's gone through and all this attempt that's been made to stabilize his foot and his heel and all that, if the skin liquefies over the next few weeks, he's done. He loses the foot. There's nothing else they can do. So oh yeah, biasing an amp wrong can really screw up an amp. Yeah. I like to listen to Guitologist. He's really particular about how the amp is biased and getting the math right and making sure that it's not too much. But I like the way he looks into that. Tries to make sure that the sound's right. Oh. Yeah, I want to get an Orangewood acoustic. That's the dream guitar now for the replacement for Templeton. I've decided I'm going to get with the little mom and pop shop here and whoever's teaching guitar, and tell them if they got a student that's struggling, that wants to play and is a practicer player, but they broke a guitar, can't get a guitar, whatever. I'm just gonna give the Jameson to said person. I would do it over Facesucker, one of them, but if I go to the mom and pop and I talk to a guitar teacher, I know it's going to go to a student that will use it. So that's what's going to go with that one, because it's not worth selling. It's $75 guitar to me. On its best day, it was $150. No, it's not bad. It is allegedly solid wood, basswood top. Um, it holds tune. It could use a setup. I never set it up, but it plays all right. It needs strings. Um, yeah, it's that's what I'm going to do with that one. But I'm going to sell the Epiphone, and that money's going to go towards the box orangewood guitar. The one that I'm looking at, the Torrified Spruce Grand Auditorium Cutaway, whatever, blah blah blah, too many words. Um, 745 because it has no electronics in it, and I don't want electronics. I got electronics in a lot of stuff. I just want an acoustic guitar. So 745, and if I can get 3.5 out of the Epiphone, I should be able to. It's Les Paul standard. It's in good shape. It plays well even now. So man, you guys know so much cool stuff. That is a great story, though. That is a great story, though. Anyway, after this orangewood guitar, speaking of orange, um, I want to. I want a Gretsch. I've said that before, but I saw the orange Gretsch, transparent orange. Oh my God, I'm in love. The oranger, the better. Now there's different tones of them. There's different shades and tones of the orange depending upon batch that it was made in and the wood and how it took the stain but orange, folks, orange. It's the right color. Why is it the right color, you say? Well, it's the right color because I forgot I was on the screen. Or I wasn't on the screen. Hang on. Let me get that. Let me make this pretty again. There. That's more gooder. So, I hope you enjoyed that conversation there that I had with myself. Hey, Noble, welcome. Good to see you in here. It's just gonna be a hang. I don't know how long I'll be here. I'm not gonna do anything spectacular. Literally just gonna be on a play on this thing a little bit, and throw up some backing tracks, try to learn how to use my equipment, not use two amplifiers at the same time. Whoa, I forgot to turn that down. Hello. That's why that volume knob's there, Richard, so that can't happen. But anyway, so if y'all want to find out what the subject matter is for Confessions, what it's all going to be about, I am also going to be announcing that at the 10 a.m. show on Tuesday, the professional amateur show. I've decided the time, and I'm going to, there we go. And I'm going to announce it, and I'm going to talk about what the content's really going to be. So, if you want to find out if something you want to listen to, then tune in Tuesday, 10 a.m. Pacific time. And I know that's really early for some people, but I'll also let you know this would be the last. This will be the last professional amateur show for a minute. it'll be coming back, but it's going to be coming back when I have better content. I still got to wait for this thing on my eye. This viscous detachment or vitreous detachment thing is, it's so distracting. I can't. That's why I wanted to do this with lights down tonight, because it's, at least for a minute, I don't see the back of my eyeball waving in the goo that is inside of my eye. So yeah, no fun. That's a great color. And no, I wouldn't laugh. That is a great color. But see, those are the kinds of colors I like, Vanzini. I like bright, odd. You don't see a lot of orange guitars, especially a transparent finish like that Gretsch. I think it's on the 52 series most commonly. There may be others, but, and of course that's a little more expensive than I was going to go with the 24 series, but I didn't see that in orange. Um, so I had to buy a more expensive one. It's not much more. It's only a couple $100 more. Long term, it's all going to be fun. Hey, Charlie, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Happy you could stop by. Happy you're on the top side of the dirt. But yeah, I know that sent me off on 3 tangents, Vanzini. But yeah, I want a telly. But I want that, the one that was in the early 70s, that was single pickup telly. No switch, just volume and tone. And it, telly body, had the thing, ashtray thing up here on the gitter head, or the gitter body. Um, I can't remember what that model's called, but it's not the Telecaster that most people think of. I heard one. Heard a guy playing one at a guitar center, and holy shit, that thing sounds neat. It's got some great tone. Really, really neat stuff. And super simple. Even I could work on it, and maybe not take 6 months to fix it. The guitars are getting fixed. I will be coming back as soon as my eyeball stops doing what the fuck it's doing. It's starting to detach more and get less attached around the edges, because that's where it's all hanging on. It's all still got the little fibery things that people think are blood vessels. Those aren't blood vessels. Well, some of them are, but some of them are just fibrous stuff that, like, gives this goo in your eyeball. Your eyes are really weird structures. They're very strange structures. Yeah, something like that, Vanzini. Right? It might be Broadcaster. I don't think it was the No-Caster. Your Broadcaster, I think, is right. But anyway, it's got a unique pickup. It's very cool sound. Of course, it's not very versatile, but I don't want it to be versatile. I want that sound. I just love how that thing sounded. It's super, super duper twangy. And no doubt that it was Telecaster. But yeah, you're right. You're on the right track. So. Yeah, I didn't even know it existed. Zach Thong, actually, this last Wednesday was the first time I saw that he was in that video with Coombs, which I've sent an email to Canucks and Mr. Coombs, one and the same probably. But anyway, I got a notification from YouTube today. I don't know what it means. It says, let me go over here and I will show you. That's not the one. Where is it at? Right here. So now I'm going to switch this back over. I know I'm trying to remember to transition it back. And I know you get to see my face and everything because this is white and it's a little painful. Anyway, So this is from YouTube. And it says another YouTube channel noticed their content in a video you uploaded. Well, it was not uploaded, but it was live streamed. Anyway, Wednesday Lame Live, and it was Long and McQuaid Customer Appreciation Day on their Ben Coombs channel. Fine, we played that. And it says here, and I don't know what this means. It's not very clear. If you use another channel's content without permission, they may ask YouTube to remove your video. Removal results in a copyright strike against your account. Now, I know what a copyright strike is, so I didn't go to learn more. The channel has provided its email address in case you'd like to start a conversation. And blah, blah, blah. There it is. So, yeah, I sent him an email today saying, hey, yeah, I know I'm overlapping. If you want to watch Conspiracy, that's cool. I got it playing in the background, actually. It was, but yeah, I know I'm overlapping, but you can't, I would like to not ever overlap anybody, but there's so many good shows out there, Noble. I have to just let everybody make their own choices and do what they could do. And I don't fault anybody. If it's the ham show with Conspiracy in them, watch it. I was watching it until I decided I wanted to go live, but I was just lurking mostly, just listening to the songs roll by, and I felt like playing a little bit. Well, it's hard to play and listen properly, pay attention. So yeah, that's thank you for bringing that up. I do appreciate it, just in case I wouldn't have known, but I do. And I appreciate you being here. So, yeah, it seemed legit. And so I just reached out and told him, hey, I do this goofy show. If you want to take a peek at it, and it's all a request, like an old school radio request show. Except there's no advertising generally, because it's a hobby. I don't make any money doing this. I don't want to make any money doing this. I don't mind taking the donations from folks if they want to do that, and that helps. Yeah, I can buy a microphone cord or a guitar cable or some new picks or whatever once in a while. New set of strings. Who cares? That's fine. That's what people want to do that. But I don't want to make money on this. I just want to report it on my taxes and have them go, ha ha ha, yeah, you don't owe any tax. That's what they're going to do, because I'm well under the limit. And any small amount that people would give me here is not going to affect that in any way. I'm more than happy to report that income and do that thing legally. Yeah, I know. I saw that, Tim, and I'm looking forward to it. I really, really am. Turn the guitar down, Richard, especially when you're talking. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I saw an allusion to that at some point. Don't know if it was from you or from one of your birds, but we know a few of the same people, and some of those people are, well, they talk to me because I'm a trustworthy guy. I don't, notice I didn't announce it or say anything about it until after you did. So, yeah, you can't. If you want to do live, and I do random lives from time to time. Where, like tonight, I was gonna sit here and play my guitar and listen to crap anyway, and I thought, well, why don't I just throw up the thing and I'll talk a little bit about this stuff and mention. Whoa, easy there, big fella. I don't know, just talking with my hands tonight, and I just slapped the shit out of my Rode voice thingy. Spit wad. No, it's not a spit wad. That thing that's in front of there. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I was thinking. So, yes, I did hear about this from someone, somewhere. Um, And if anybody out there, like I said, is interested, this Tuesday I will be announcing what the content of Confessions is about, as well as the day and time. We all know the day is going to be the 14th, but now I'm announcing a time. So that'll be happening if you're interested in that. So, and I hope that I don't have to overlap somebody else when I do that, but this show is passion. It's a side of me that you guys don't Don't even know. And I'm in such a good place because of my work with myself and everything that this community has done to encourage and help me through this last 4 or 5 years. This is I'm going to give back, and this is how I've decided to do it. Charlie, have a great night, my friend. I'm not going to be here for too long. You're not going to miss. Maybe I might play one more time, and you don't miss much with me. So go sleep well, stay smooth. I'll see you in a live or chat soon. Yeah, that's all I got, really. I don't know anything else. Man, I just gotta say, smoking pot makes your mouth dry. It's like you got a cotton ball up in there. I just thought I'd mention that in case you didn't know. You might be new to the drug scene with the injection of the pot, or some people snort it. I just smoke it, or I vape it, you know. Wait. Oh, it's right here. See, I put it. It's supposed to be right here, but I put it 6 inches away over here, so I couldn't find it for a minute because it wasn't where it's supposed to be. This is why we have rules. If I take my glasses off, there is a specific place on my desk that I set the glasses, because if I lose them, I can't find my glasses because I can't see them unless I have my glasses on. Yeah. No, won't be relocating to Brazil because that would mean learning some form of Portuguese. Not gonna do it. No. Hell, I can't even pick up the Mexican. It starts with a C. My friend Salvador told me. Don't eat the little yellow peppers. A yellow pepper and rice dish if he offers it to you. I'm just saying, unless you like hot, like the surface of the sun hot. Maybe even hotter. These little tiny, pretty little yellow peppers, they're about that long. Length of my nose. I have a fairly small nose. Yeah, it's I just took a bite like I would of anything else. I like hot stuff. I do. And at the time, I was eating stuff a lot hotter than I eat right now. And I put it in my mouth and I was chewing. I was, wow, that's got some heat on it. And he said, mm-hmm. And I chewed a little bit more. And I said, wow, yeah, that's good. Oh, great flavor too. And then my mouth exploded in flames. And I began to spontaneously salivate in an attempt to put out the flames. But all that did was make drool go into my beard. And then I started feeling lightheaded. This is legit. It's legit. I started feeling lightheaded. And I had to go into the break room and put my head down in the dark for a half an hour so that I wouldn't throw up. It made me physically ill. That was the hottest thing. Take care, Tim. Take care. Sleep well. Yeah, it's the really getting late for you, way past your bedtime. So take care. But yeah, that was the little yellow peppers that I don't know what they're called. Had them with the rice, and man, the first 30 seconds was fucking amazing. Probably one of the best pepper flavors ever. And good heat, but not, you could still taste. Well, then I was ill. So just a warning. Salvador's a great guy, and very smart. But don't accept the rice with the little tiny yellow peppers in it. Yeah, hottest pepper ever. I don't know if it was the Beyond a Ghost or I eat habanero. Okay, I like habanero. And chipotle, that's just whatever. Okay, or sriracha. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I can't do the bomb. That stuff is off the charts for me. But yeah, these peppers, it was because they were so unexpected, and all he did was smile. But that's the guy that told me that the Mexican language, and I always knew it wasn't Spanish. They don't speak Spanish in Mexico. I've heard people from Spain, and they don't talk like people from Mexico because they're different countries. But anyway, he told me what the name of the language was, and as a part of that explanation, he also told me up here that's the name of the language. But as you go south through Mexico, the dialect begins to change, and then when you get to Panama and cross over into South America, it really changes, and then it continues changing. So somebody in northern South America has to know multiple languages to talk to other people further south. And it's weird because they can't understand each other. Their languages are different. It's weird. Very strange stuff. Very strange stuff. Let's do that over there. Oh my goodness. Fun stuff. So let's see what we got here. I'm gonna pick a different backing track, one that doesn't have a red line underneath of it, because that means at least I haven't heard it. Oh boy, yeah, this will probably be my last one, folks. I'm starting to yawn. I think I'll be laying down myself pretty soon. What's this one? No, we're not doing a power ballad because that's scary. We're gonna keep it in, something bluesy. What is, what's, I know this sounds scary, but we'll see what it sounds like. That's from Sebastian Zanino. Gotta drop him a like. I listen to a lot of his stuff. I'm going to get a copyright claim tonight. Anyway, I reached out to the Canucks. And who stole my pick? Oh, I put it away. gotta click on the right spot. Now let me rescue my pick before I can't find it. I can see it right now, so if I grab it now and I drop it in the cup, then I'll lose it until I remember I put it in the cup. Alright, folks. I will do that, Vanzini. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that coming from you. I have a lot of respect for your ability and your playing, so thank you very much. Get that turned down. I'll unplug it. Saves a 9-volt battery. For a minute. I meant to buy one today at Wally World, but then I forgot. Matter of fact, I forgot to go to Wally World. So I'll probably buy one on the... Whoa, easy there, big fella. Probably get one on the Jungle Store. That's what I usually do. Anyway, folks, I'm going to get out of here, and I'm probably going to go to bed. I'll catch a little bit more, maybe a conspiracy show if they're still going. I think they're still rolling. Oh, no, they have ended finally. They did. They did. So it's just me. It's probably later than I thought. Nah, 11 my time. It's not terrible. So, that's alright, Preston. It's not very long. Hour-ish. You can go back and watch it. I played a little bit. Don't be sorry, man. People got lives. This is random. Totally random live. I talked about a few things. I played a little bit of guitar. So, man, I'm glad you came by. Thanks. I super appreciate you for just for coming by. Any of you catch Friday Song Club Valerie's today? Man, it was so good. It was so good. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming and hanging out, listening, lurking, whatever, coming in and just saying hello. Really appreciate you all. And hope the announcement excites you. I'll be putting stuff on the community page. See you then.